Yo, what's good to all my lockies and lockets, my Lock Me Nation? Guys, in this video, I will be going over 7 benefits to having semi-freeform locked. Yes, 7 benefits to having semi-freeform locked. So guys, stay tuned to this video. Cue the intro. So all my lockies and lockx, welcome back to this video. Lock Me Nation, rise, because we are locked. Guys, and in this video, like I said before, I will be giving you the 7 benefits to having semi-freeform locks. Guys, if this is your first time to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And guys, I want you to hit the thumbs up if you like this video. Show your stamp of approval. Also, share this video to your friends and family that this video may be of value to. So make sure you do that for me, guys. So guys, let's engage with one another and leave in the comments below if you decided to semi-freeform. If you thought about semi-freeforming, leave that in the comments below so we can have a conversation, because I would love to go over your thoughts about semi-freeforming. So right now, guys, let's dive into the video. So first off, guys, I will start by saying all locks are accepted by the Lock Me Nation. This community right here, all locks are accepted. Semi-freeforming is what I choose to do. Not saying that you have to, but I would like to get this information out to the people who thought about it and really considered it and wanted to know the benefits or the cons to semi-freeforming. So I want to give that information out to those guys as well. But if you do decide to have your traditional manicured or quote unquote, they say, fashion locks, if you do decide to manicure your locks a little bit more frequently, then there's a lot of benefits as well to that. There's an upside to that as well. And those upsides are no flat locks, neat looking locks. Your hair will actually drop quicker. So your locks will actually drop a lot faster because you're constantly manipulating the root. You're constantly tightening up the root. So there is benefits in that aspect. You can also do more styles that look more cleaner. And a lot of people who manicure their locks a little bit more frequently tend to style it a lot more. And it actually looks a little bit more well kept. So there's a lot of upside to your traditional manicured and fashion locks. So like I said, that there's no shunning, there's no degrading, there would be no hating, no disparaging of manicured or fashion traditional locks. So guys, let me dive right into the information right now. So these benefits are in no particular order, but they were high on the list, so I had to mention them. Number 1, less breakage. Less breakage, guys, because you're not doing a whole lot of manipulation. So there's less breakage in that aspect because you're not manipulating constantly. You're not thinning out your locks. You know, semi-freeforming allows your root to do what it's supposed to do. So you're not causing a whole lot of thinning in that lock. Benefit number 2. Your locks can get real thick. Now, it depends on your hair texture, your hair density, your hair type. All those things play in fact, and those are big key components to realize how thick your hair will get. But if you semi-freeform, meaning if you manicure your locks less frequently, less retwist, there's a high chance that you will have thicker locks than you normally would have had if you manicured it on a regular basis. Now, it's very debatable how frequently you should retwist your hair. Some will say a month, but to me, I feel like a month is more on a traditional manicure side. But then you also have semi-freeformers that take up to 2 to 3, maybe 4 months to retwist their hair. I am in the boat of the 3 to 4 month span. I would actually say 3 months is my max. to not retwist my hair. Especially if you're a subscriber of mine, you already know that I'm dealing with traction alopecia. So it's counterintuitive for me to retwist my hair a lot often, exacerbating that area. So I go 3 to 4 months without retwisting. Now that leads into benefit number 3. We have less maintenance, less retwist, less washes, less oiling. You know, and all this depends on your hair type and what your scalp really needs, and what you're used to. So if you're a person that your hair constantly retains a lot of oil, and a lot of that oil and sebum and soil gets into the locks, and you want to constantly keep your hair washed, cool, then that's a benefit. But the ones who have a dry, very dry scalp, dry hair, you definitely want to minimize the washes, the excessive washes. So to semi-freeforming, there's still a slight bit of maintenance. You still want to put the right oils in your hair. You still want to have your washes, and like I said, that depending on your scalp and what your scalp needs. Some people might need a lot more washes than less, so they have to do that. So, and I respect that, but overall there should be less retwist. Benefit number 4. It gives you more of a fuller look. Now that is very debatable, because a lot of people say, hey, if you're going for thick locks, less locks, there's more spaces, there's more gaps. But yes, you are right. But if you are maintaining your hair less frequently, then you don't have to worry about the spacing, because you're looking for the thickness. Now, and like I said, that goes across the board. There's all different types of semi-freeform locks. There's small, medium locks, medium small locks, medium thick locks, whatever. You know, it depends on your lock to part ratio. So that's all depending in that. But if you're maintaining your hair a lot less frequently, then you're giving your hair a little bit more chance to be thicker, so you get that full thick look, because it's not a lot of scalp being shown. There's more of your root sprouting out, covering those areas, and then as that lock mature, boom, you look like you have a big old mop top. You know, so a big old lion's mane. So yes, you are correct with that, but with semi-freeforming, you do get the fuller look. Benefit number 5, you have a longer lasting foundation. A longer lasting foundation. Chris, what do you mean? Guys, when you're semi-freeforming, you're allowing your hair to do its thing. You're allowing your hair to grow. So that root, every hair follicle is coming together. However big or thick you got your locks, more chances out of none, your best chances to have those thick locks are going to be on the freeforming aspect. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry about that too much, but you have a stronger and longer lasting foundation. And what I mean by longer lasting foundation, that it will last 5, 10, 15, 20 plus years, depending on how you keep your hair and how you're maintaining it throughout those years. But if you're semi-freeforming or you're freeforming, your chances of having locks that you don't have to worry about grooming or cutting or, you know, marrying the lock, guys, you have a fuller, longer lasting foundation because of the root and how thick the root will get, because you're allowing your hair to be free and to do what it was meant to do. Benefit number 6, you don't have to monitor every stage of your locks. It would become impossible to keep up with every little waking moment when you're semi-freeforming. Now, don't get it wrong. Like, you will actually see differences. You will actually see changes. Like for mine, for instance, I'm starting off with a little bit shorter hair. Now, you might catch a lot of your lockies and lockettes on YouTube that are, that start off with longer hair. So with longer, loose, natural hair, and they starting their locks off a little longer, you will see the growth. You will see certain stages, but you'll see the drop with them. But with me, and for instance, by me starting off with shorter locks, the only way that you're really going to see is my hair actually starts coming down past the ear all the way through. Because right now, a lot of my videos, you don't really see the difference. I see it, and I explain those differences to you, but you barely see those differences. So by that, I monitor every stage a lot less, because I want to get to the point of stop thinking about my hair so frequently, so much, trying to look at every little detail. Now, don't get me wrong, I play in my hair, you know what I mean? That's what we do, and I've always been the person that does that. So I play in my hair, yes, but I don't do it a lot. But at the end of the day, I do want to check and see if everything's well kept, if everything's, in the right place, in the right fashion. So I do look for those things. But at the end of the day, I'm not monitoring every little step unless I'm doing a month lock update video. So then that's when I will assess my locks according to those videos. But that is a huge thing because we monitor every little waking thing. So that's what's cool about the semi-freeform, because you're letting your hair do its thing. You're not really caring about every single little detail. Last but not least, number 7. Now this ties into benefit number 6. You have a less upkeep. So that means you don't have to do all these crazy things with your hair. You don't have to do all these styles, all these braid outs, all these braids. You don't have to do that. It depends on you, but it is a less upkeep to worry about. You don't have to worry about all that stuff. Just let your hair flourish and grow and do its thing versus doing every little style and everything. You don't have to. Now, some people, they prefer their styles to look a little bit more cleaner and neater, and I get that. But if you're semi-freeforming or freeforming, then even if you style, if you enjoy that frizzy, that nappy, out of control, disrespectful look, then this is a benefit, a huge benefit for you, because you don't have to keep up with every little single detail of your hair, and your locks will do its thing, and your locks will do what it was meant to do. So my lockies and lockettes and the Lock Me Nation, this will actually conclude the video. So I want you to do me a huge favor. Why don't you hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to this channel already? Make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you can receive every video I put out every week. And make sure that you hit the thumbs up. Don't leave without hitting them thumbs up. It costs you nothing. It's very free. That lets me know that you enjoyed this video and you enjoy topics like this. So guys, make sure that you hit the thumbs up. Share this video with your friends or family that this video can relate to. And also, like I said in the beginning, leave in the comment section if you've been deciding rather to semi-freeform and this video helped you conclude that decision. So guys, leave that in the comment section below. And before you leave here, my Lock Me Nation, rise, because we are locked. And I would like to leave you with our slogan, my quote, our mantra: if God didn't make me special, he didn't make me right. Lockies, I can't hear you. Lockettes, I can't hear you. If God didn't make me special, he didn't make me right. So lockies, lockettes, your boy Chris is signing out, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.